years. In 2022, a German female tourist named Anna was attacked by a monkey at a tourist resort in Florida. While Anna was sightseeing, a monkey suddenly rushed at her and pulled her hair. The monkey ferociously scratched and bit Anna, seriously injuring her. Anna said she was carrying a bag of snacks when the monkey attacked. The sudden attack made Anna panic and become psychologically haunted. She was hospitalized for many days and then had to cancel the rest of her trip. In addition, injuries caused by monkey attacks affect aesthetics and make visitors feel self-conscious. The incident could also affect tourist reputations, especially on social networks. Advice for you when traveling in Florida and other monkey-infested areas. Absolutely do not feed the monkey any of your food. Feeding monkeys will cause them to form the habit of begging and become more aggressive when not fed. Store food carefully in sealed bags or containers. Avoid leaving food exposed. Dispose of trash in the right place. Do not leave leftover food or trash lying around that can attract monkeys. The way to keep yourself safe when encountering invasive monkeys is to join guided tours for protection and guidance on how to behave when encountering invasive monkeys. And especially, always keep a safe distance of at least 3.2 feet from monkeys. Do not approach, try to touch or take photos of the monkeys. In May 2021, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission (FWC) issued a policy authorizing the use of wire cage traps to control invasive monkey populations in certain counties in the state. The use of iron cage traps is aimed at minimizing the negative impact of their invasion on electrical systems, property, and people's safety. Iron cage traps are considered an effective and humane method for controlling invasive monkeys. Iron cage traps can trap many monkeys at the same time, more effectively than other methods such as anesthetic traps or manual traps. Iron cage traps are made from sturdy materials and can withstand harsh weather. They can be used for many years without rust or damage, and especially safe for humans. They will not pose a danger to pets or children. Their convenience is that they can be moved everywhere and can be placed in residential areas. When a monkey is trapped, people need to report to FWC within 24 hours. FWC will send staff to collect monkeys and release them into the wild. A second type of trap has the same mechanism as the above trap, but can only trap monkeys in small numbers of 1 to 2, because the size of this type of trap is quite small. It is assembled with 6 iron plates, of which 4 iron plates are the same size of 3x2x2 feet, and the remaining one is 3x1.5x2 feet, and the door is the same size. These panels are assembled with metal wire. This installation is very easy and convenient, right? If the area you live in is infested with monkeys, you can also apply this method very effectively. Thanks to this measure, in the Miami-Dade area, the number of invasive monkeys decreased from 1,000 to 200 within 6 months of installing iron cage traps. The last measure that people in the state of Florida can apply from the invasive monkey trapping method of the Japanese people is an iron cage trap, but with a different design. This type of trap has a larger square shape than the two trap types above. However, in this type of trap, the trap door will be located at the top. This type of trap is 6 feet high, and inside the trap is a long tree trunk for the monkeys to walk down to get food. But this type of trap can only trap 5 to 6 fish at a time. When the monkey walks a lot on the tree trunk placed in the trap, it will automatically collapse because the monkey's weight is too heavy. At this point, the monkey will not be able to escape because the top of the trap has aluminum panels that are slippery and have no grip. All three types of traps above have bait placed inside to increase the effectiveness of the monkey trapping process. They are often attracted to fruits, especially bananas, and other vegetable seeds. If you want to increase the effectiveness of setting traps, use bait inside. You would think that when large numbers of invasive monkeys are trapped, Florida residents would euthanize them, right? People here use humane measures towards wild animals, that is to sterilize invasive monkeys when trapped. In particular, they will be taken to a conservation area or returned to the natural world after the surgery is completed. The surgery will be performed by qualified doctors, and the dosage of anesthesia is appropriate to the age and health status of the invading monkey. Thank you for accompanying the people of Florida until the end of the video in the process of finding countermeasures. If you have any more effective measures, please share them in the comments section. And if you agree with the above measures, please comment number 1. Turn on notifications to see the latest invasive species responses. More than $10 million is lost each year due to wild boar invasions of Australian cities. Of these, the most serious is wild boars that pollute the environment, dirty water and foul-smelling waste, directly affecting people's health and quality of life. One study found the amount of litter scattered by wild boars could increase by up to 50% in Australian cities. At the same time, people here are familiar with the image of wild boars invading them looking for food during the day and at night. In search of more food sources, invasive wild boars have approached densely populated areas such as Melbourne. With a herd of wild boars consisting of 5 to 10 adults and piglets, they often wander on the road, especially when approaching humans to beg for food. The image of them approaching the woman begging for food and this action of them could collide with the wheelchair, causing the woman to be injured. The appearance of wild boars also attracts people's attention and curiosity. Many people have the habit of taking photos, causing wild boars to run away in panic. While fleeing, they can attack humans and collide with vehicles on the road. In case of seeing a herd of wild boars appearing on the street, people need to immediately contact the authorities to ensure safety for themselves and the community. The situation of wild boar invasion is increasing. The Australian government has announced to educate people in areas to know and take safety precautions. According to people living in the Melbourne area, in July 2023, A family in the Yarra area said wild boars flattened their garden, causing them more than $10,000 in damage. In addition, wild boars are rampant in Melbourne, with more than 200 houses attacked in the past 6 months. Sources from Herald Sun, 2023. The Australian government needs to take measures to deal with this harmful invasive species to ensure safety for people in the area. The Australian government has just organized a wild boar hunting competition as a measure to control the increase in wild boar numbers that are causing significant damage to the environment in the city. The competition usually takes place in winter, when wild boars' natural food sources are scarce and they are forced to search for food. The largest wild boar hunting season in Australia usually takes place around June to August. Hunters participating in the competition will be identified by orange shirts to ensure the safety of themselves and those around them. Additionally, when participating in this recreational competition, hunters need to comply with the policies and requirements set forth at the competition. Hunters under 18 years of age will not be allowed to participate. During the process of participating in dealing with wild boars, hunters will be provided with costumes, hunting tools, and meals by the organizers. This competition will hunt wild boar in groups of 5 to 7 people grouped to ensure safety and learn hunting experience. On a hunting trip, hunting tools are indispensable. The organizing committee has prepared the Browning Mk3 tool, a semi-automatic tool of the Browning bar line, manufactured by FN Herstal Belgium under license from Browning Arms USA. It is an upgraded version of the Browning Bar Mk2 tool gun, with many improvements in design and performance. This increased hunter experience and took down many invasive wild boars. Thanks to this competition, the number of invasive wild boars in some areas has been reduced by up to 50 to 70% within a few years. Thanks to the combination of Browning Mk3 tools, it has a fast aiming speed with a range of up to 1 mile, allowing hunters to react promptly in fast-moving wild boar situations. In wild boar hunting competitions, each team usually has 1 to 3 experienced hunters to support each other. Smooth coordination among team members helps increase efficiency and increase the chance of completing the goals set by the organizers. In addition, experienced hunters participate in this competition. Every time they aimed and shot, they hit the wild boar's position. Mainly aim at their necks and calves. In your opinion, which part of the body is the wild boar's weak point? Please share in the comments section. According to the hunter in that competition, they encountered a herd of newly born wild boars consisting of 3 to 5 animals. However, in the animal welfare policy, hunters will not be allowed to hurt pregnant wild boars and young wild boars. This is a humane action for animals. If you agree with this action, please comment number 5. Some groups of hunters, when hunting in areas far from the venue, will transport them down the mountain by carrying them on their backs. This is done by hunters with strong bodies. During the process of transporting them down the mountain, hunters should be careful because the terrain is steep and rugged. To see which team of hunters wins the competition, the organizers will bring back wild boars to weigh. To detect the winning team, they will use hanging scales to measure the boar's body weight. Hanging scales are a common type of scale used to weigh invasive wild boar in Australia, especially wild boars. Are you wondering how this hanging scale is installed? Hanging scales need a sturdy frame or stand to hang the scale. The frame or stand needs to be high enough so that the boar is hung a safe distance from the ground. It will have a hook on the end to hang one of the boar's legs. The contest ended when a 373-pound wild boar was brought down. With this weight, it became the largest wild boar ever recorded and brought victory to the team. This result has also provided information to authorities and researchers about the characteristics of invasive wild boars. A weight of 373 pounds has been determined as the largest average weight of a wild boar. This will assist in the development of more effective prevention and management measures for this problem. The Australian people's way of dealing with invasive wild boars is an effective measure and brings cohesion between hunters in the city. Comment 1 to support the motivation of hunters in the next hunts. Thank you for watching the entire video. Please share the video with others so they can avoid encountering wild boars. A serious incident caused power outages for 5,000 households in the San Francisco Bay Area, California, USA in July 2018. The incident originated from a rhesus monkey at the Yerkes Primate Research Center, University of California, Davis. This monkey escaped from the cage and climbed onto a power pole, biting into a 12,000-volt power line. As a result, power lines shorted, leading to power outages in surrounding areas. In particular, Southern California Edison CE had to spend about $20,000 USD to overcome the consequences. Luckily, in this incident, there was no human damage. To prevent power outages in the city, people used guns to deal with millions of monkeys. According to the California Department of Forestry and Game, the number of invasive monkeys decreased by more than 8,000 between 2009 and 2016. The number of power outages caused by monkeys has decreased from 50 in 2016 to 32 in 2021. Strategic use of guns allows wildlife authorities to effectively control monkey populations, thereby minimizing the frequency of incidents such as power outages and property damage. When participating in monkey hunting with guns in California, people must comply with the license regulations to ensure responsible and legal monkey hunting. To obtain a hunting license in California, individuals must complete a hunter training course, pass a written test, and receive a valid hunting license from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife. In California, monkey hunting season usually lasts from August to March and is allowed to hunt 30 to 40 monkeys. Additionally, hunting licenses help ensure hunter safety by providing guidelines and regulations for ethical and sustainable hunting practices. To successfully deal with invaded monkeys, hunters must have the skills to use guns properly. A distance of 25 to 50 yards is the most effective shooting distance because it avoids detection by monkeys. When hunting, dense vegetation in forested areas can obscure the hunter's vision. Environmental conditions such as wind, dust, and obstacles can affect hunting accuracy. Besides, people must be alert when participating in monkey hunting and have an understanding of the terrain. To deal with millions of invasive monkeys, Californians have used a combination of trapping methods. To install a net trap to catch monkeys, you need to prepare a sturdy metal frame and durable net. First, set up the frame in a location where monkeys often appear. Then, attach the net to the frame, making sure it is tied tightly and does not let the monkey escape. Place attractive bait such as fruit in the center of the trap to attract monkeys. When monkeys search for prey, the net will collapse, trapping them. This has helped protect the city from monkey infestation in a safe and humane way. Net traps do not harm monkeys. Using net traps also helps people save time and effort compared to repelling with chemical traps. Trap design can be improved by painting a layer of paint to help camouflage the trap better in natural environments. This paint can be green or dark, helping the trap blend in with surrounding vegetation and soil. This makes the monkeys lose their guard, thereby increasing the capture rate. In addition, paint also helps protect the trap from the effects of weather, extending its lifespan. The bait needs to be delicious and attractive, usually fruits such as bananas or papaya, to stimulate the monkeys to come closer and look for food. However, the use of traps must comply with legal regulations, and only licensed, experienced hunters are allowed to do so. Hunters need to understand the mechanism of trap operation, monkey behavior, and know how to handle dangerous situations that may occur during monkey traps, ensuring the safety of hunters. The effectiveness of using traps to control invasive monkeys is clearly demonstrated by California Parks and Wildlife Department statistics. In 2023, more than 5,000 invasive monkeys were captured in cage traps statewide, a decrease of about 30% compared to 2022, when more than 1,200 monkeys were captured. The lesson for hunters is the need to continuously improve and adjust control strategies to achieve optimal effectiveness. Education programs need to focus on teaching people how to properly set traps. In addition, people need to be warned about the dangers of monkeys entering residential areas, such as the risk of spreading diseases and their aggressive behavior. In particular, it is necessary to provide knowledge on how to respond when attacked by monkeys, including staying calm, avoiding approaching or provoking them, and calling for help from the authorities. Improving community awareness and skills contributes to the effective conservation and management of invasive monkeys in human habitats. Humane handling of invasive monkeys is a priority to ensure animal welfare and policies. Measures will be taken carefully so as not to harm the monkeys.